Welcome to InfoSource, a presentation of Berkshire Healthcare Systems, a not-for-profit, consumer-centered organization committed to the health and residential needs of the people across Massachusetts we serve. I'm your host, Jenny Sutherland. I have some good friends of mine from Williamstown Commons in Williamstown, Mass. That makes sense, doesn't it? Janice Paquette, Activity Director. I want to say guru, and we're going to get to that because you have so many initials at the end of your title because of your certifications, which I personally admire because in the past I've been an activity director. So when I say guru, it's out of respect. And another person I respect very much is Admissions Marketing Director, Sarah Kline. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Jenny. Thank you so much for
How
having
are
us.
you? You're welcome. And I know this is, I think, the second time you and I have done the show. First time you and I have done the show. And so it can be a little nerve-wracking. And Janice is wondering, is she going to throw a curveball at me? Is she going to try to, well, I think last time you were on, I was trying to make you do something. You're like, oh, no, Jenny, that's not the way it's going to go today. I said I will not throw curveballs at you. I might throw one at you, but I doubt it because I'm going to have
A newbie, right?
Yeah, newbie, yeah. So we're joking around a lot because we've been associates like for almost 20 years, truthfully. I met you when I first started with Berkshire, and you've been with Berkshire for, I don't want to say mighty long time, but quite a while. And you guys have actually worked and known each other for quite a while, too.
That's right.
So I want to kind of get into that. How long have you been at Berkshire there?
24 years, 25 in February.
I want to thank you for your commitment to Williamstown Commons and Berkshire. Berkshire, thank you. And you?
So I've been back to Williamstown Commons now a little over a year and a half.
Yeah. And before you were working with Janice?
I worked with Janice at Williamstown Commons. So I was at Williamstown Commons about 21 years ago, and Janice and I worked together there. And then my family came along, and it was a little bit of a hard time being a new mom and keeping all the balls in the air. So I went on to do some other things, and am recently back.
And that is neat. But Janice shared with me, you kind of ran into each other in the community, but also at Williamstown Commons, and because you would have things where your kids would come and perform. And,
Yeah.
but there's a cool thing about, was it your grandmother?
Right.
Oh, you got to tell that story. I want to hear this one again.
So
I never get sick of this one.
So my grandmother was part of a dance troupe called the Rhythm Bells.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
If there were, is that group still around or no?
No.
They've a lot of them have gone on. Yes.
We could be
Start new.
Start new. I would do that with you. I mean, it won't be great, but I think that's something.
Jenny, so they would the Rhythm Bells would come and perform at Williamstown Commons. I have to tell you just quickly, my grandmother, I had taken her to a wedding. I was her driver, and it was really time to leave. And I said, Nana, we should really get going. And she said, why? What's your hurry? And I said, well, it's 1:30 in the morning, and I have to work tomorrow. So that was the type of person who was. She just danced through life.
I think that's wonderful. And those are the kind of people you and I love. Sounds like a character.
I think that she was.
The whole group was wonderful.
They were, and I think that they were an inspiration to the patients
right, because
and
they were
residents
senior
that we
citizen line
served.
dancers. So
And in my work in activities, I've had other groups in other areas. Same thing, same spirit. They're just people who want to have a good time, bring some joy and happiness. And you know what? People are so self-conscious. They didn't care. They were just having a good time. And I have to tell you, I like the jingle bells. They were always jingling, jing, 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 jing. Anyway. So that's great that you're working back together, and it's kind of a nice feeling when you come full circle. And for you, my friend, again, thank you for your hard work, and you really have worked very hard as an activities person, to look at the work you've done, but also inspired other people and given them education. So let's talk a little bit about your certifications.
okay, so I have a Master's of Fine Arts. I have a Activity Director certification, Activity Consultant certification. I am certified in memory care, education, and dementia care.
Yeah, and all those things are so important to bringing quality programming to the folks that are with you at Williamstown. And not just anybody can go in there and program and make things happen. So thank you for doing that. And I know you've helped me with some training and getting CEUs so I can keep my certifications. And it's quite a big deal to me. So thank you again for that. And that's kind of a good point for you when you're talking with folks about coming to Williamstown is her programming.
Oh, it's a huge feature for Williamstown Commons. That all of the different programs that they offer and how the activities keep our residents engaged. You know, it's not just about the physical healing that happens in our building, but it's also a quality of life, and the activities and the socialization are a huge part of that. Janice has some pretty spectacular programs to offer.
Oh, for sure. You're giggling, and it's true. Ta-da! My programming, which are, and as we know, based on your residents' needs and what they want. And I think that shows the kind of folks that you have with you that live there and stay there for short terms. These are people who want to do things. They want to have a good time. They want to be together.
They do.
And so to me, it's a valuable part of a quality of life. So I want to bring it back a little bit because you all at Williamstown Commons also should be proud that you just achieved some nice milestones. You got some acknowledgement. Now, I know for sure that you just won the 2016-2017 Best of Nursing Home on U.S. News and World Report. So I think that's great. And you want to talk about another one?
For the second year in a row, 2017, 2018. So for 2 years in a row, U.S. News and World Report.
2 years. Oh, thank you for correcting me. And I pulled that off the sign in the lobby, so I guess you'll be changing up the sign in the lobby.
We will be changing the sign.
And that's
so 2 years in a row,
yeah, that's a huge deal. I mean, it's awesome that you got it once, but 2 years in a row to keep up that momentum and good quality of care and life is awesome. So congratulations on that to you guys. And your whole team, because everyone from dietary to housekeeping to CNAs to nursing to your folks in business office, everybody deserves that, as well as your residents and family members, because it's a whole home.
It is.
So congratulations on that. And you wanted to talk about another thing you guys just achieved, so I'm going to turn it back over to you on this one.
Right, the ACA Award, the American Healthcare Association Award, which is also based on our quality measures. So similar to the U.S. News and World Report, both are based on the quality measures and the achievement that we're able to provide through the facility.
So congratulations again on both those.
You know, I wanted to mention to you how I ended up back at Williamstown Commons. So a couple of years ago, my mother got sick. She had a triple coronary artery bypass, and she was going to be sent home from Dartmouth-Hitchcock, and I said, wait a minute, it seems to me like a little bit of rehab may be in order. And fortunately, there was space at Williamstown Commons. I called and I reached our administrator at the time, who was somebody I had worked with 21 years ago, who said, yes, we have a bed. Yes, we can care for her. When the first thing I noticed upon her admission was the number of employees that I had worked with 20 plus years ago who still worked there. So it doesn't come as a surprise to me, the two recognitions that we had. When you have a significant number of employees who are still working there 20, 25 years ago, I think that speaks volumes for the facility.
No, it truly does, and that longevity of employment and that feeling. I mean, in this work that I find is rewarding as it is difficult, to have people that you trust, to have people that you know give quality care and help give people quality life is a big deal. And I know, especially in your affiliate, to go and see folks that I've seen, from your educator to some other folks, and it's like, that's the Williamstown Commons team. So again, thank you for that. You guys have had recent renovations, which I think, are very lovely, I have to say. As soon as you walk in the door, your front lobby has been redone.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's like really cool. It's not just beautiful, it's like cool, chicy cool. So I know a lot of people are enjoying that area right now. And you were mentioning somebody does a monthly group there, or what was that?
Weekly.
Weekly.
The Weekly French Club.
Oh, weekly. See, so
We have a resident who had some community members that come in and they speak French to each other throughout the engagement. I think they meet about an hour and a half a night
in the
lobby.
I think
but
that's
that space
wonderful.
is used for visiting. We've had people who will bring meals in and they'll dine off into the corner. It's a gracious and welcoming space.
Yeah. I think it's awesome. So you also had some rooms redone and some common areas redone.
In fact, all of our patient rooms were redone recently.
It's fantastic.
And including the rehab gym, which has got some state-of-the-art rehab equipment, which was all recently updated.
Yeah, and I think that's, we're talking about longevity of staff, which you want, but I love that we're always upgrading. We're upgrading the rooms, we're upgrading equipment. And clearly you guys have done some great improvements on already good stuff, so it just goes hand in hand. I'm going to take a quick break, and we're going to watch a video clip of Williamstown Commons. How weird, you're from Williamstown, and we're going to watch it. When we come back, a little bit more about what's going on there, so you out there, watch this clip, and we'll be back in a minute.
In the heart of beautiful and culturally rich Williamstown, Massachusetts, near Williams College and the world-renowned Sterling and Francine Clark Art Institute, Williamstown Commons offers you the best of both worlds. It's a locally run facility staffed by dedicated healthcare professionals from the northern Berkshire area, and it's backed by the expertise and resources of Berkshire Healthcare, the largest nonprofit long-term care provider in Massachusetts. Berkshire Healthcare is committed to fulfilling the health and residential needs of the people in the communities we serve. Williamstown Commons is a proud recipient of the American Healthcare Association's National Quality Award. The Quality Awards recognize members' commitment to performance excellence by continuously demonstrating ever-improving value to residents and other customers. The Bronze, Silver, and Gold Awards recognize overall organizational effectiveness and capabilities and champion organizational and personal learning. At Williamstown Commons, we pride ourselves on our deep commitment to our community. We offer a broad range of nursing home services, including short-term rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice, and respite care services. We proudly offer a home-like setting that allows our residents the comforts they expect while providing the care they need, including fine dining in our graciously appointed dining room, beautiful outdoor space, ample activities, and private family space. At the heart of it all is a focus on the body, mind, and spirit. Our rehab services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Our licensed therapy professionals help restore and maintain the body by focusing on helping our residents improve strength and mobility in order to participate in the activities they most enjoy. These services are provided up to 7 days a week when ordered by a physician. Williamstown Commons is more than a place to live. It's a place to enjoy each day to the fullest. Our activities program focuses on the mind and spirit of our residents by offering engaging leisure and recreational activities, arts and crafts, music, discussion groups, exercise sessions, religious services, and cultural community outings, and more. Each resident and patient at Williamstown Commons receives the highest quality care delivered by our dedicated staff members working as a team. From the nursing staff to our front office personnel, everyone is enthusiastic about the role he or she plays in the lives of the people who entrust us with their care. Our staff is committed to providing compassionate care, using teamwork as their guiding principle. We're dedicated to treating each person with dignity, recognizing their individual needs, goals, and preferences. We create a care plan for each person, focused on helping them achieve the highest level of independence and quality of life. At Williamstown Commons, we're perfecting the art of superior care. If you or a loved one needs short-term rehab, extra care after a hospital stay, or a nursing supervised full-time living arrangement, we invite you to tour and meet our staff. See firsthand how we enhance the lives of those we serve. To make arrangements or get more information, call 413-458-2111. We look forward to meeting you.
Welcome back to InfoSource. Again, with me, some great folks from Williamstown Commons. Hi. That was kind of neat watching that video.
It's very cool.
Yeah. Did you see? Well, you saw yourself.
Different hair.
You busted that my hair was blonde. Yeah. But again, I think it's awesome, and it's nice to see some folks you hadn't seen, and we saw a bunch of things that. It's remarkable work. We have rehab, we have long-term stay, we have some dementia care going on, all kinds of things. You have wonderful programs. We've already said that in activities, but two big ones that I asked you specifically to talk about. So why don't you talk about those? Because they're cool.
So one is our music and memory program, and that uses iPods and individual playlists of music. So it interdisciplinary team will identify a resident who would benefit from having a personalized iPod. And then we will interview the resident and see what kind of music they like, and we will download the music, and then we would use the iPod for various things throughout the day or evening.
And you had some help from Williams College.
Williams College donated the laptop, which is solely for the music, since it's going to be a large library collection.
Yeah, sure, for sure. So folks who like maybe big band, maybe like 50s, 60s.
New age, classical.
Whatever people like.
Anything.
It's to that person's liking to make them feel comfortable, safe, and I like this program because I'll tell you right now, when we're done taping and I go jump in the car, the radio's going to come on and I'm going to have a feeling. It's either a song that I remember listening to with a good experience. I can get cry sometimes. So to me, this is really important work. And so I think that's great that you offer it there because it's not something every place has. And I was kind of going to mess with you a little bit there, Sarah. If you had a playlist, what are a couple songs you'd have on your music and memories playlist?
Well, I'd absolutely have to have Sweet Caroline.
Okay, yeah, socks.
And I do like Vivaldi's Four Seasons, so it would really depend on the day. There are days where I could definitely listen to some AC/DC though.
Yeah.
Twisted Sister.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the great thing. It's like whatever mood you're in, but to have that available for folks is awesome. And then the other program you have is also arts-based.
Right. It's called Memories in the Making, and it's an Alzheimer's-based program. So residents that have a diagnosis of dementia or Alzheimer's are involved, and it's a painting program using watercolors.
And I think that the folks who are doing the artwork have dementia of some kind, and that artwork is shown.
Yes, it becomes adjudicated, and it's shown in Pittsfield in an art exhibit where the artists are also welcome to attend, but the community attends. Sure. And then the art can travel to different places. So we have a gallery in our facility, and the art has been exhibited in our gallery. And then we were able to keep our residents' artwork as well, so we're beginning our own gallery.
That's fantastic. I actually, when I'm at Williamstown Commons and I'm walking around to see different people and stuff, I always swing by the gallery that you have, which is part of your dining room.
Yes.
And the gallery's called what?
It's called Lulu's Gallery.
Okay.
We had a resident years ago whose family wanted to do something for her birthday, and kind of grew from there.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful, and I know the art changes out. I think you have some photography right now, or you just did.
We do.
And that's my friend Annie's from hospice care in the Berkshires.
Keeping it in the family.
Wow, she's just a phenomenal person, but her eye for capturing pictures and moments, it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous work.
We're looking for artists all the time. We keep the work up for 3 months, so if anybody's interested, they can be in touch and display the work.
And I know that you invite the artists in, you have a little soiree, a little
Reception.
party. Oh, not a soiree. So there's receptions at Williamstown Commons, soirees at my house. So you have a reception, and residents are invited, and the artists. And that's a great way for them to meet folks, too.
Yep.
That's cool. That's cool. All right.
We have, when I'm giving tours of the facility, people, just recently people have commented on Annie's artwork in the Lewis Gallery.
Yeah, it's beautiful, pictures of plants, and lots of different things.
Flowers.
Flowers, yeah. And that will change, so if you're at Williamstown Commons, you should check that out.
Yep.
That's your first floor is really the long-term.
That is our long-term, 2 long-term care units on our first floor. And that's located in the assisted dining when there's also a social dining room on the first floor. One of our long-term units is a 60 resident unit, and then the other one, our dementia-friendly unit, is a 32-bed unit.
Yeah, and those I know are bigger rooms, bigger spaces, so that's nice for those folks. And
Specialized programming.
Specialized program, more programming, more support to succeed, and it's a great space. I like that the rooms are bigger for them to get around in, and there's quite a few common areas, and it's a great space. So that's your first floor, and upstairs, what do you got going on the second floor?
The second floor is a 60-bed short-term rehab unit.
Okay.
Most of the rooms up there are 2 bedrooms, although there are some private rooms.
Okay.
And as we mentioned earlier, those rooms were recently renovated. Those 2 are also pretty spacious. That's what I hear people say a lot when they come from the hospital is, wow, these rooms are really big. We also have the rehab gym is on that floor, so folks don't have to travel far to do their therapy. We also have, not far from the rehab gym, a mini apartment. Mini model apartment, I like to say, where folks are able to put their money where their mouth is. I have to wonder a little bit if the developers of the micro homes may have used our mini apartment, our mini model apartment, to craft their idea. When you walk into this room, there's a traditional tub and shower, and then a kitchen setup, so folks can actually practice. I say in my mind, there are lots of things that I can do in my mind until I actually go to perform them. Perhaps a backflip in my mind. I can see myself doing a backflip. I can't do a backflip. So I might tell my therapist, oh, sure, I can get in and out of the tub. Okay, let me see you get in and out of the tub.
Okay.
So you can really put into practice.
They can watch you and maybe help you learn techniques to get in and out of the tub, or get you adaptive equipment and things like that, so they can practice, so it's safe.
Absolutely.
Well, that's a great feature to have there, and so important. Again, I'm not thinking in my head I can do a backflip, but I know for sure that I think I can do more than I can in general. So practicing, having someone help guide you is a great feature. And we are running out of time, so I'm going to invite you back, and I hope you say yes. So I'm asking you on the TV show, because I would like to have you come back and talk about, yes, your pet program, because that's something that is also wonderful. Not only do you have your own pets at Williamstown Commons, but you also do an adoption out program.
Foster program with
with
Berkshire Humane Society.
And so I'm going to invite you to come back and talk about that, and it's always a delight for me to have you here. If folks want to maybe see the artwork in the gallery, if they want to, you have events going on quite often. You have a website?
We do have a website.
And so you can type in Williamstown Commons and your website will pop up.
www.williamstowncommons.
I want to just say if there's any rhythm, what was
Rhythm
the name?
bells.
Rhythm bell groups out there that want to come and perform.
Or any group.
Or any group. If someone reaches out and do the rhythm bit,
Volunteering would be great.
Volunteering would be
but yes, booking.
You'd love to talk to them. But if you get a rhythm, call me.
Okay.
I'll come over. And how to reach you, the phone number?
413-458-2111.
That was delightfully done. Another person who knew their phone number. Very good. A camera crew person didn't know the phone number. Anyway, people want to book a tour with you anytime?
Anytime.
Anytime.
Same phone number. 413-458-2111.
All right. Again, you'll come back, yes?
Sure.
I'll have you back too, because you have so much energy.
I do, and I have more to tell
I
you.
know, so we'll do another show.
Thank you.
All right. So thank you. I'm going to say goodbye to the folks out watching.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Another reminder, InfoSource is a presentation of Berkshire Healthcare Systems. I want to wish you a good life and good health. Good health, good life. See you next time. Bye-bye.